There is one verse in the Qur'an that contains the secret to a truly successful life. It is from Surah An-Nahl, verse 90. In just one powerful sentence, Allah gives 6 life-changing instructions, 3 things to do and 3 things to avoid. If we truly lived by this one verse, our lives would completely transform. Allah commands 3 things: justice, kindness, and giving to relatives, and He forbids 3 things: immorality, evil, and transgression. 6 principles, a complete roadmap for life. The first command is justice. Justice begins with our relationship with Allah. The greatest form of justice is to worship Allah alone and not associate any partners with Him. The greatest injustice is placing worship where it does not belong. But justice does not stop at worship. It extends into every part of our lives, in our homes, between husband and wife, between parents and children, between friends, and even toward those who dislike us. Islam teaches us to be fair, even if it is against ourselves. Imagine a world built on justice. No corruption, no oppression, no cheating. Justice brings trust. Justice brings stability. Justice brings peace. The second command is kindness. Justice means giving people what they deserve. Kindness means giving more than they deserve. Justice is obligation, but kindness is excellence. You may have the right to argue, but kindness softens your tone. You may have the right to take revenge, but kindness chooses forgiveness. Kindness heals hearts. Kindness strengthens relationships. Kindness attracts the mercy of Allah. Sometimes one small act of kindness can change someone's entire life. The third command is to give to relatives. If Allah has blessed you with extra wealth, share it with those in your family who are struggling. Help your cousin who cannot pay his bills. Support your widowed aunt. Assist your unemployed brother. Islam places great importance on maintaining family ties. Charity given to family carries double reward, the reward of charity and the reward of strengthening relationships. When families support one another, love increases and jealousy decreases. The ummah becomes stronger from within. Then Allah warns us against 3 destructive behaviors. The first is immorality. This includes all forms of indecency, adultery, pornography, shameless behavior, and anything that corrupts modesty. We live in a time when immorality is often normalized, but Allah warns us because He knows its consequences. Immorality darkens the heart. It destroys marriages. It weakens faith. True happiness is not found in following every desire. True happiness is found in controlling desires for the sake of Allah. When a believer protects their modesty, Allah replaces that struggle with light in the heart. The second prohibition is evil, sinful actions such as lying, backbiting, cheating, and harming others. Sometimes people think small sins do not matter, but small sins accumulate. A believer is conscious and careful. Before speaking or acting, they ask themselves, is Allah pleased with this? If the answer is no, they step back. That awareness is taqwa, a shield that protects the heart. The third prohibition is transgression. This means crossing the limits set by Allah. Islam provides boundaries not to restrict us, but to protect us. When humans cross boundaries, oppression begins, chaos spreads. But when we respect the limits of Allah, we live in balance. True freedom is not doing whatever we desire. True freedom is living within divine guidance. At the end of the verse, Allah reminds us so that we may take heed. This is not just advice, it is a command from the Creator of the heavens and the earth. True belief means accepting and following Allah's instructions, even when our desires disagree. If Allah is pleased with you, you are successful. If He is not pleased, nothing else truly matters. Imagine building your entire life upon these 6 principles: justice, kindness, generosity to family, avoiding immorality, avoiding evil, and avoiding transgression. This is the formula for a good life in this world and everlasting success in the hereafter. May Allah make us among those who hear His words, reflect upon them deeply, and live by them sincerely. Ameen.